Good afternoon, children.
Afternoon.
Okay, very good afternoon. All of you may please switch on your videos. So in our last class, we were discussing about electricity, the definition of electricity, equation for calculating electricity, and the device used to measure the electricity, its SI unit, dimensional unit, and the relation between the charge and the number of electrons present in a circuit. And what do you mean by electric circuit? What are the different types of electric circuit? So these all topics are covered in our last class. So we can once again recall all these topics, then we can move to the next one. So starting with the Prajjot, what do you mean by electricity? Define electricity.
Electricity flow of charges.
Yes, very good. It is the rate of flow of charge is known as electricity. Aditya M. Mathematical equation for calculating electricity.
Charge.
Yes, charge divided by time. I is equal to Q by T, where Q is the charge and T is the time. Then Adidev, what is the SI unit of electricity? SI unit of electricity. Here.
Ampere.
SI unit of electricity. Ampere. Okay. And what is the dimensional unit of electricity? Anne Mary?
Coulomb by second.
Coulomb per second. Coulomb per second is the dimensional unit. Okay, then Haynes Steve, name a device to measure the current. Name a device to measure the current.
Ammeter.
Ammeter is a device that is used to measure the current. Very good. Then what is the charge of an electron? Rifa. What is the charge of electron?
Negative.
Negative. What's the value? What's the value of the charge of electron? There's a particular value. It's a constant value. What's that?
1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19.
Very good. It is 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulomb. That is the charge of one electron. Okay, charge of one electron is 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulomb. Then Badra, how we can connect an ammeter to a circuit? How we connect an ammeter to a circuit?
An ammeter consists of two terminals.
Okay.
One is in black color. It is negative.
All right.
It's a negative terminal. And the other one is a positive terminal. Its color is red.
Okay. How it is connected? Is it in series or parallel?
It is in series.
Series. Students, we have two connections are there in an electric circuit. One is series connection and other is parallel connection. We will discuss about the series and parallel connection later. Okay. So by the term series connection, we mean that the end-to-end connection of the components. The end-to-end connection is known as series connection and the step-by-step connection is known as parallel connection. Okay, there are two connections are possible. One is series connection and other is parallel connection. In the case of ammeter, we connect it series to a circuit. In a circuit, an ammeter is connected in a series order. Okay. Then one more equation is there. The relation between the charge of electron and the number of electron. What is the relation between charge of electron and that of the number? Who says that? Right.
Q is equal to Ne.
Yes, good. Q is equal to Ne. Q is equal to Ne is the equation connecting the number of electron and that of the charge of electron. One more question. What do you mean by electric circuit? Aditya S. Krishna. What do you mean by electric circuit?
Flow. No.
Okay. Okay, dear.
Circuit, the flow charges from negative to positive.
No, what do you mean by electric circuit? We compare this electric circuit just similar to that of a road.
They flow continuously.
Then make a definition for electric circuit. Yes. Yes, Ashik.
The smooth, closed, and continuous flow of electricity flow of electrons from negative to positive terminals through a wire is called as electric circuit.
It is a continuous closed path through which the electrons can flow from positive to negative terminal is known as electric circuit. There are two types of electric circuit. One is open circuit and other is closed circuit. Then what do you mean by open circuit? Savio, what do you mean by open circuit? It's not clear, dear. I think some network issues are there. No problem. Adil, can you differentiate between open circuit and closed circuit?
In open circuit, the current will not pass, and in the closed circuit, current pass.
In the case of open circuit, it is not a continuous path or it is not a complete path. So the current will not flow through the open circuit. In the case of a closed circuit, it is a continuous and a closed path so that the current can flow through a closed circuit. Okay. So I hope all these topics are clear. So now we can practice some problems based on this equation. After that we can move to the next topic. Okay. Are you ready? Can we start it? So this is your first question. Calculate the current supplied by a cell if the amount of charge passing through the cell in 4 seconds is 12 coulomb. Yes, calculate the current supplied by a cell if the amount of charge passing through the cell in 4 seconds is 12 coulomb. Yes?
3 and
Okay, first of all you identify what are the parameters or physical quantities are provided here. What are the physical quantities are provided here?
time.
Ma'am, 12 coulomb.
Yes, the charge. How we can represent charge? Q. Q is equal to 12 coulomb. And someone says time. Time is given. What's the time?
4 seconds.
4 seconds. And what we want to calculate here? Calculate the current. Calculate the current supplied by a cell if the amount of charge passing through the cell in 4 seconds is 12 coulomb. 12 coulomb. How we can calculate the current? What is the equation for?
I is equal to Q by T.
Yes, I is equal to Q by T. Substitute the values. Here the charge Q is 12 divided by the time T is 4. So 12 divided by 4. What's the answer?
3.
3. Unit? Unit of current. What is the SI unit of current? Yes? Aman? What is the unit of current?
Ampere.
Ampere. Very good. We can represent it by capital letter A. 3 ampere. So calculate the current supplied by a cell if the amount of charge passing through the cell in 4 seconds is 12 coulomb. So here the charge provided is 12 coulomb, time 4 seconds. So we just substitute in our equation. I is equal to Q by T, that is equal to 12 by 4 equal to 3 ampere. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So can we move to the next question?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is your next question. Calculate the number of electrons constituting 1 coulomb of charge. Calculate the number of electrons constituting 1 coulomb of charge.
Ma'am, 1 coulomb by 1 second.
What we want to calculate here? Here we want to calculate the number of electrons. The number of electrons.
Q is equal to Ne.
Very good. Here we are using the equation Q is equal to Ne, where Q is the charge, N is the number of electron, and E is the charge of electron. And what are the physical quantities provided here? Here we want to calculate the
1 coulomb.
yes, here the charge is given, Q is equal to 1 coulomb. Calculate the number of electron constituting in 1 coulomb charge. So Q is equal to 1 coulomb. And we know the value of E. What is E represents? Small letter E.
Electrons is charge of electrons.
Where small letter E represents the charge of electron. What's its value? Yes, Prajot. Ah.
6 into
Ah.
10 raised to negative 19.
1.6 into 10 raised to negative 19. Then how we can calculate the number of electron using this equation? Here Q is equal to Ne, which implies N is equal to, just rearrange the equation, Q is equal to Ne. So here we want to, very good, Q by E. Q is equal to Ne, so we can calculate the number of electrons present using the equation N is equal to Q by E. Or you can write N is equal to 1 divided by 1.6 into 10 raised to negative 19. What's the value? Yes, say it louder. 6.5, right? Is it 6.5?
Ma'am, 6.25.
6.25 into 6.25 into 10 raised to 19. 10 raised to 19. Okay, 6.25 into 10 raised to 19, right?
Ma'am, 10 raised to 18 only.
How? What is 1 by 1.6? What about others? What is the value? Aditya? What is 1 divided by 1.6?
Ma'am, 0.625.
0.625, right? Okay. 0.625 into 10 raised to 19. That is equal to 6.25 into 10 raised to 18. Right? Is there any unit for this? Is there any unit for it? Say at least yes or no. Nirubama?
Yes, ma'am.
Here is there any unit? How? Here we are calculating the number of electrons. The number of electrons present in a 1 coulomb charge. Is there any unit for number? No. So here it is carries no unit. Okay. So here we calculate the number of electrons that constitute in 1 coulomb of charge. For that we are using the equation Q is equal to Ne. That is the relation between the charge of the electron and that of the number of electron. Q is equal to Ne. So by
18 only.
10 raised to 18. Sorry, 10 raised to 18. Is it clear? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So now we can move to the another topic. The next topic is potential difference. All of you write the next heading. Potential difference. potential difference. In your textbook you can see it is electric potential or potential difference, both are same. Electric potential or potential difference. Have you heard about this term potential difference before?
No, ma'am.
No. But one more term is there to represent this electric potential. Sometimes you may be heard. Have you heard about voltage? Have you heard about voltage?
Yes, ma'am.
So voltage is also known as potential difference. So the another name for the potential difference or electric potential is voltage. Then
Yes,
what do you
ma'am.
mean by voltage? What do you mean by voltage? Here we are going to find a definition for this voltage. Okay. So the term electric potential, potential difference and voltage, or all the terms are same. It is representing the same physical quantity. So now we can define what do you mean by this potential difference or electric potential or voltage. Students, we know that the current is said to be flow if and only if the charge is flows from the positive terminal to a negative terminal, right? What is the condition for the electric current is said to be flow? A current is said to be flow if and only if the charge is flows from positive terminal of the battery to the negative terminal, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So here, in order to move a charge from positive terminal to negative terminal, we need to do some kind of work. All of you listen here, I will give you the time to write the definition. Here we know that if and only if the charge is flowing from positive to negative terminal, then only the current is generated in a circuit. So to bring a charge from positive terminal to negative terminal, we have to do some kind of work. So the amount of work to bring the charge from positive terminal to negative terminal of a circuit is known as potential difference, or it is also known as electric potential or voltage. So what is potential difference or voltage? It is the amount of work done to carry the charge Q from one point to another point. We know that the rate of flow of charge is known as current. If and only if the charge Q is flowing from a positive terminal to a negative terminal, then only we can say that the current is said to be flow, right? So for that, here we want to do some kind of work. So that amount of work to carry the charge Q from one point to another point is known as potential difference or voltage. So now you can write the definition. What do you mean by potential difference? It is the amount of work done in moving a unit charge from one point to another point. From one point to another point. It is the amount of work done in moving a unit charge from one point to another point. Whenever the charge is moving from a positive terminal to a negative terminal, then only we can say the current is flowing through a circuit. So in order to move the charge from one terminal to next terminal of the circuit, we need to some kind of work, and that work done to carry the charge from one terminal to another terminal is known as potential difference, or it is known as voltage. And students, in an electric circuit, who do this work? Is it by
Wires.
humans? Yes. Is it by wires? Wires are do the work. Wires are only the carriers. They are only the charge carriers. Who do the work here?
Cell and
Yes.
battery.
Cell or battery. Very good, very good. Here the cell or the battery do this work to carry the charge from one terminal to another terminal. Then only, if and only if the cell is present in an electric circuit, then only the flow of charges takes place. You just imagine if we are removing the cell from electric circuit, does the flow of current is occurs? Does it occurs? If you replace the cell, you just imagine in the case of a remote,
No,
the
ma'am.
TV remote, if you replace the battery, Does the remote work properly? No. So here the work is done by the cell or the battery. So the cell or the battery do a work to carry the charge from one point to another point. So that amount of work done in moving a unit charge from one point to another point is known as potential difference, or it is also known as voltage. In our daily life we are using the term voltage. Instead of potential difference we are using voltage. And how we can represent this voltage? Which letter is used to represent? Very good, very good. It is represented by
V.
V. The voltage is represented by V. So now we can write the mathematical equation for calculating this voltage or potential difference. Anyone can define what you mean by potential difference? Arjun, what is our potential difference? Arjun.
Volt.
Okay, what do you mean by voltage or potential difference? Define it. Definition.
Ma'am,
Yes.
the amount of work done.
Yes, it is the amount of work done, right? It is the amount of work done. So the work done is represented by the letter W. It is the amount of work done for what?
For moving electricity from one point to another.
Yes, to move the charge from one point to another point. So it is the amount of work done to move the charge. Charge is represented by the letter Q. So the potential difference or voltage can be calculated by the equation V is equal to W divided by Q. It is the amount of work done to move a charge Q from one point to another point is known as potential difference, or it is also known as voltage. So the mathematical equation for calculating the potential difference is V is equal to W by Q. This is the mathematical equation for calculating the potential difference. V is equal to W by Q, where V is the potential difference, W is the work done. It is the amount of work done to carry the charge. And Q is the quantity of charge moved from one point to another point. So the mathematical equation for calculating the potential difference or voltage is V is equal to W by Q, where V is the potential difference or voltage, W is the amount of work done, and Q is the quantity of charge, or in simpler terms you can say it is the charge. Q is the charge. Hadidi, what is the equation for calculating voltage? V is equal to W by Q, and the voltage or the potential difference is represented using the letter V. Now we can derive the equation. Now we can derive an unit, the dimensional unit for potential difference. All of you may please switch on your videos.
Ma'am, what is Q?
Q is charge. Q charge, the small letter Q. Okay, V is equal to W by Q, where W is the work done and Q is the charge.
Ma'am,
S.
can you show the last slide?
Okay, which one?
Ma'am, so what is E?
E is the charge of electron. Small letter E. Small letter E is the charge of electron. Q is the charge of electron is a constant. 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19. It's a constant value. We know that the atom consists of different particles like protons, neutrons and electrons, and these particles possess their own charges. Okay, so the charge possessed by the electron is a constant. Its value is 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulomb. And here this Q represents charge, simply the charge, and its SI unit is coulomb. So now we can write a dimensional unit for this potential difference or voltage. So students, here we know that V is equal to W by Q, right? V is equal to W by Q. What is the SI unit of W? What is W? W is work. What is the SI unit of work?
Joule.
Yes, it is joule.
Joule.
Very good. And what is the SI unit of charge? What is the SI unit of charge? We were already discussed in our very beginning of the class. Yes, Rizwan. What is the SI unit
Ma'am,
of charge?
Coulomb.
Coulomb. Okay, Coulomb. Good. So the SI unit of work is joule and the SI unit of charge is coulomb. So the dimensional unit of voltage, not the SI unit, the dimensional unit of voltage is joule per coulomb. Joule per coulomb. Or you can write JC raised to -1. It is the dimensional unit. You may please note it is not the SI unit, it is the dimensional unit of voltage or potential difference, that is joule per coulomb or JC raised to -1.
Dimension unit of
Dimensional unit of voltage, dimensional unit of voltage or potential difference. Dimensional unit of voltage is joule per coulomb or JC raised to -1. And the SI unit of volt is, SI unit of voltage is volt. SI unit. The SI unit of voltage is
Ma'am,
volt.
Ma'am, then what is watt?
Volt. It is named after a physicist, Alessandro Volta. It is named after a physicist, Alessandro Volta. I will show the image of Alessandro Volta. He is a physicist, chemist, and he made a lot of contribution to both these fields. And he is most famous for the invention of electric cell or battery. So in order to honor him, the unit of voltage is, the SI unit of voltage is volt. The SI unit of voltage or potential difference is volt. It is represented by the letter V. Dimensional unit is joules per coulomb, but the SI unit of voltage or potential difference is volt. Did you remember what about the SI unit of electric current? What is SI unit of electric current? Ampere. It is named after which physicist? Andre Marie Ampere, because he made a lot of contribution in the field of electromagnetism. So in order to honor him, the SI unit of current is ampere. So similar to that here, this Alessandro Volta is a physicist and chemist. He is the person who discovered this electric cell or battery. So in order to honor him, the SI unit of voltage is volt. Okay. So this is the mathematical equation for calculating the voltage. Voltage V is equal to, voltage is same as that of the potential difference, or voltage or potential difference is equal to W by Q. So if you are not remembering the definition, you just recall the equation, then you can write it. That is, the potential or the voltage is nothing, it is the amount of work done to carry the charge from one point to another point is known as potential difference. And mathematically we can calculate with the help of an equation V is equal to W by Q. The SI unit of potential difference is volt and it is denoted by V. This is named after Alessandro Volta, who discovered the electric cell. And here we know that V is equal to W by C. Then students, what do you mean by 1 volt? What is 1 volt? What is SI unit of?
Watts.
What is the SI unit of work? It is joule, right?
1 joule, then 1 joule work is
Yes, very good. 1 joule divided by 1 coulomb. That is, it is the 1 joule work done to carry 1 coulomb from one point to another point. The 1 joule work done, we know that joule is the SI unit of work. The 1 joule work done to carry 1 coulomb charge from one point to another point is known as 1 volt. So here you can see the definition. The potential difference between the 2 points is said to be 1 volt if 1 joule of work done in moving 1 coulomb of electric charge from one point to the other is known as 1 volt. You can expect this question in the short answer session. Define 1 volt. Define 1 volt. At least you write the equation 1 volt is equal to 1 joule divided by 1 coulomb. So by writing this equation, it implies that it is the 1 joule work done to carry 1 coulomb charge from one point to another. Is it clear? Jahan, what do you mean by potential difference or voltage? Can you recall it once again? What do you mean by potential difference or voltage? Jahan? Jahan, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Ah, yes. Then what do you mean by voltage or potential difference? Left the meeting.
No, ma'am.
Ah, okay, then
It
define.
is the work done to move a charge of 1 joule.
1 joule, not jewel.
1
1
joule.
joule.
1 joule moving 1 coulomb of electric charge from one point to another.
Are you here? Are you follow me?
Yes, ma'am, but there is some connection problem. So
Connectivity
sometimes it will
issues. Okay, all right, dear. Then Surya, what is the mathematical equation for calculating this voltage? 1 volt. Volt is equal to V is equal to W by Q. Okay. Now, voltmeter is a device that is used to measure the voltage or potential difference. Okay. In order to measure the current, we use a device that is what is known as ammeter. Similarly, here to measure the value of voltage or potential difference, we use another device and it is known as voltmeter. The potential difference or voltage is measured by means of an instrument called voltmeter. And this voltmeter is always connected in parallel. Here you can see the step-by-step connection, right? Step-by-step connection. This step-by-step connection is known as parallel connection. It is connected across the resistor R. This is the voltmeter. And the voltmeter possesses a high resistance. You don't need to be bothered about this term resistance. We will discuss it later. What about the series connection and parallel connection? You only study the term voltmeter. Voltmeter is a device that is used to measure the voltage or potential difference. Just similar to that of the ammeter, the voltmeter is also consists of two terminals. One is a positive terminal. It is red in color. And other is a negative terminal. It has a black color. So this is the device used to measure the voltage or potential difference across a circuit. That device is known as voltmeter. Voltmeter is a device used to measure the voltage or potential difference. It also consists of two terminals. One is positive and other is negative terminal. And this one is important. Voltmeter Pratyush, how we connect ammeter to a circuit? How we connect ammeter to a circuit? Is it in series or parallel? Rose? It is in series. Now, how we connect voltmeter to a circuit?
Parallel.
Parallel. Students, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Okay. So all of you listen here. Today we will discuss about the voltage or potential difference. It is another term in this chapter, electricity. Okay. So what do you mean by voltage or potential difference? Vishnu. I think this is the first time I call his name, right? Vishnu, what do you mean by potential difference or voltage? Unmute and say. John is ready to say the answer. John, the same question passed to you. Here. John Samuel. Define potential.
Ma'am,
Yes.
it is a work done to move the charges from one terminal to another terminal.
Okay. It is the work done to move the charge from one point to another point in an electric circuit is known as potential difference or voltage. Then Adidev, mathematical equation for calculating the voltage. I need the tic-tac answers.
By coulomb.
Ah.
By coulomb.
Equation, not the unit. But it's the equation.
V is equal to W by Q.
V is equal to W by Q, where W is the work done and Q is the charge. Fia, what is the SI unit of potential difference or voltage?
Volt.
Volt. And what about the dimensional unit?
J by C. Joule
Not
by
J, it is joule per coulomb. Not used to say J, it is joule per coulomb or JC raised to -1. All right. Then Meghna, name a device that is used to measure the voltage.
Voltmeter.
Voltmeter, very good. And how it is connected to an electric circuit?
Parallel.
Parallel. Okay. And then next, Hadi, can you define what do you mean by 1 volt? 1 volt. Define 1 volt. Unmute and say. Same question to Haynes Steve. Define 1 volt.
That
At least say the equation. What do you mean by 1 volt?
ma'am, I don't know idea.
1
Then-
joule by 1 coulomb.
Very good. 1 volt is equal to 1 joule divided by 1 coulomb. Okay, so now we can do some problems based on this equation of potential. Then it is more clear to you. This is the first question. How much work is done in moving 4 coulomb across 2 points having potential difference of 10 volt? How much work is done in moving 4 coulomb across 2 points having potential difference of 10 volt? What are the parameters are provided in this question? If you get a question, first of all you write the,
Four column.
what is this 4 coulomb represents? What is this 4 coulomb represent? Is it current?
One of the
Is it current?
ma'am.
Which physical quantity? It is coulomb.
electric current coulomb.
No, if it is an electric current, it is, yes, very good. If it is electric current, it is represented in terms of ampere. But here it is represented or expressed in terms of coulomb. So which means here Q is provided, Q is equal to 4 coulomb. Then what about the other parameter?
V is given.
Ah yes, very good. Here the voltage V is given, or the potential difference is given as 10 volt. And what we want to calculate here? Here already the voltage is provided and the charge is given. Then what we want to calculate here? Read the question.
The
Bhadra?
amount of work.
Yes, we want to calculate the amount of work. That is, we want to calculate W. What is the equation for calculating the amount of work? What is the relation between this Q, V and W?
Voltage multiplied by
Yes, the voltage V is equal to W by Q. We study a relation for calculating the potential difference or voltage. V is equal to W by Q. Then you just rearrange the equation, because here we want to calculate W, which implies the work done W is equal to voltage V into the charge Q. Work done W is equal to voltage or the potential difference V into charge Q. Substitute the values. We get,
4.
what is V? V is 10 and the charge Q is 4. What is the answer? 10 into 4? 40. 40 joule. Very good, very good. 40 joule is the answer. Can we move to the next question? The next question is this: 100 joule of work is done in moving a charge of 5 coulomb from one terminal of the battery to another. What is the potential difference of battery? First of all of you copy down the question, then you can do it as a homework. 100 joule of work is done in moving a charge of 5 coulomb from one terminal of battery to another. What is the potential difference of battery? Here we want to calculate the potential difference. Amount of work done provided as 100 joule and the charge also given as 5 coulomb. So you can directly substitute in the equation. V is equal to W by Q. Say homework. Complete it before the next class. Let me take your attendance. Anjita,
Pindy.
okay.
No, ma'am.
Okay, see you all in the next class. With this we can wind up today's session. Thank you all. Bye. Good day.
Thank you, ma'am.